I'm making this video as a review. It's actually more of a report on a local shoe repairman in my hometown of Bowling Green. Um, I've already had to, I'm using the actual real shoe glue product, which you can't see because I've had to completely use a whole tube to fix the mess he left behind. But there's genuine shoe goo, and I'm using it with a little paint spreader brush. A glue spreader brush. These are my New Balances. I took to this guy a couple months ago. Once he gets my shoes, he takes $10 for the fee to just re-glue the soles. Okay. Once he gets my shoes, he stops answering my phone calls. He doesn't give me a date. He just tells me to call. And I call about 5 days later, and he stops answering the phone. It all goes through the voicemail. He doesn't return any of my calls. This one, as you can tell, I just had to glue the entire heel. He cleans them, and neither one of them was perfect, but apparently the right shoe he treated a lot better because it's got just one spot I'll have to re-glue. But really, you shouldn't even have to do that. Can't even find that spot right now. Well, it's kind of there, but there's another spot that's much worse. Regardless, yeah. Anyway, it's okay. It's just a tiny spot. This one's horrible. This is the left shoe. Same time. I had them at the same time. I didn't do anything. Apparently what he did was he took the time to clean them off, and then he didn't fix them the same. This one was just flopping around. It's pretty much not even done. I don't know whether it was the conditions he stored them in after he was done with them, supposedly repairing them or what, but I just lightly, this was already flopping around. I pulled on it to see how much I was going to have to glue, and it was all the way from there to there. So I daubed my shoe goo on there, and I'm going to go out the rest of it now. But if this is any example, I told my dad about this, and he said, "Oh, really, that guy?" I gave him my last pair that I took in, he said, and my dad took his shoes into this guy, and the job that the guy did on my dad's shoes was so bad, and I think it was something having to do with his heels, maybe. My dad wears 8 triple E's. He's really wide feet. Whatever it was, by the time the guy got done with my dad's shoes, my dad was so disgusted he just told him to keep them. I noticed a couple other things that were going on when I went in there was a couple of other customers, he'll turn them away. And they were always women because he was honest with them. He said, "I can't do that." He couldn't clean a pair of soft leather shoes because some local young woman let her sister borrow them. Apparently the girl wore them around town clubbing and got some oil or something, maybe even some liquor, wine spilled on them. The guy was apparently honest with her and telling her he couldn't handle the repair. But I just thought it was interesting how he took mine. This is a very simple job, relatively. And this is the actual untouched results of, and just imagine the rest of it. This is just crap, and I won't ever go back there. He's a one-man shoe repair business, and the reason I found out about him was on the local news. But they have a habit of, the local TV station, WBKO, has a habit of just airing any report. These local businesses is almost like a community service to them. In other words, a free ad, and a lot of it's just crap like this. So don't go there.